Hi guys. This this is the least awful lighting and background combination I could get at the moment, so here we are. Oh, and here's Maisie. Say hi. So it's been about 3 weeks since that last update, and yeah, a few things have been happening. So in that video, I said that they were planning on leaving the floors in those two rooms. Well, it turned out that the floor underneath that ugly carpet was so damaged that they couldn't salvage it, so they had to rip that up too. So it's taken longer than we thought it was going to. Living room is still a disaster area, and so yeah, they've been going through the whole process of getting those rooms back to their livable state. So they ripped out all the carpet, then they came through and pulled up the old wood. Then they plastered over the ugly wallpaper. Then they came in and installed new wood. Then they had to sand it and paint. And I don't know what that stuff is. There were just these stripes of this tan plastery stuff on the floor, and I have no idea what that is or why it's there. I don't think it's glue, because it wouldn't and that would have been between all of the surfaces and not just between. Whatever. I don't know what it is, and I don't need to know. But they came back, sanded it all down, and what's happening right now is they've come back and painted on the stain, sealant, glaze, whatever it's called, that is going to make it, nice and shiny and actually match the color of the rest of the floor. So, up until this last weekend, I was on an airbed camping sort of in my tiny little room, because the advantage of being the smallest room in the house is that it cools off faster than anywhere else in the house, because you only need to move that much air to actually get it to cool down. So, and that was really helpful during the last couple of weeks, because it was just beastly out here. It was in the 110s. It was not fun. So, and of course somebody in Arizona is going to be rolling their eyes at me right now, but still, after about, my aunt says after 90 degrees, it's just hot. It's just hot. It doesn't matter what the number is anymore. But yeah, so they've gotten the new floors in, and now they've got the stain sealant stuff on it soaking in and drying, so now we can't even step into those rooms anymore. So I'm camping out on the couch now. So there's the basic stuff. Bye, Macy. A few other things we happened to do. During that one weekend when it was getting stupid hot, we decided to go to the beach. And it was a complete bust, because the beach we went to was really flat. A lot of beaches in NorCal have, cliffs around them to sort of shield you from the wind a little bit. That one had no wind protection, and it was super, super windy that day, and we were just getting eroded, just free exfoliation by Mother Nature. It was not a good time. We brought our lunch to the beach. We were planning to stay all day, and we ended up crunching on sand the whole time we were eating, and we took us about an hour to get there, so we figured we had to stay. But after a while, we were like, we're not enjoying this, so why? So yeah, we stayed for a much shorter time than we usually did, but to sort of make up for it, on our way out, we stopped by this fun, funky little kit shop called Second Wind. It sells kites and wind socks and weather vanes, and which of course were all blowing merrily away, because again, it was very, very windy that day. It's just a little bit windy today. But inside they also have really cool old school candies and an entire bank of saltwater taffy of many, many varieties. And so we just went through and just started picking out samples of everything we wanted. And this is my bag right here. And I'm going to be trying these out at some point. I made sure to take pictures of all the different ones, because I want to make sure I know what they are, because a lot of them look kind of similar. And there are fairly normal flavors in there, like you've got the lemons and oranges and peanut butter and whatnot. But there are some odd ones in here. Like there's a macadamia nut, I think, and a blackberry swirl, and like a Napa Valley wine grape. So that's going to be interesting to try because I actually live in the Napa Valley. And then there's this one right here. That one. That is chili mango. And I'm really looking forward to giving that a try. But that's for later. And getting back to, this channel is purportedly about food. So, this last Sunday, we had ourselves a little bit of a party, which we throw the same party every year. We call it our solstice party, even though it almost never actually happens on the solstice. It's just what we call it because that's around the time it is. And, it's in the summer because, both my parents were teachers, and therefore so were most of their friends. So summer is the time that they had. So, it's just a gathering of a few friends, and we, make a few special dishes every year, and I have recorded one of those to share with you guys. So the final part of this update is going to be the next full video. I'm going to show you our summer solstice chili that we make every year. It is delicious. There's also a sangria that we make, a white wine sangria, but that's not very interesting to show because you just, put the fruit in the pitcher, put the wine in the pitcher, put some ice in the pitcher. That's it. You're done. You can get a little more complicated with it, and you have to be, if you want it to look pretty, you got to be very careful when you're slicing. But, it's not very interesting to watch. So that is what's happening. I'm, since there's still a massive mess, but the chaos is settling down a little bit, and we're getting used to the new paradigm. So I will start getting back on schedule, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make the chili episode, and I'm going to make another The F's That. I ran across something that I absolutely need to make a video about, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing the chili. I'll do, another secret menu at some point, and yeah, I'm going to start getting back into the rhythm of things. I look forward to, communicating with you guys again. This is, I'm still really enjoying doing this. I hope you guys still enjoy watching, so thanks for sticking around. And yeah, like the last time, the official outro doesn't really work for this, so thank you. See you soon.